for choosing News 18. I'm Shannon Hoyt. An Eau Claire woman convicted in the 2018 murder of her ex-boyfriend was back in Dunn County Court today. News 18's Sam Freestead was in the courtroom to hear the latest updates.
Ezra McCandless was back in Dunn County Court Monday, fighting her conviction. She was convicted for the homicide of her ex-boyfriend Alex Woodworth in 2019. In 2020, Judge James Peterson sentenced her to life in prison. And on Monday, her defense team presented multiple pieces of evidence during her evidentiary hearing. Her attorneys say an evidentiary hearing is when testimony and documents are presented with the goal of getting a new trial. They argued McCandless suffered from a history of sexual abuse leading up to the trial, and that evidence was kept from the jury.
Oftentimes in criminal practice there are facts that are prejudicial, and it's something that you want to make sure that you ask the jury about.
The defense presented another argument about redacted journal entries from Woodworth. They say those entries detailed Woodworth making unwanted sexual contact with McCandless, leading her to believe he intended to harm her. The prosecution argued the defense did not have proper evidence for Monday's hearing.
To have an evidentiary hearing, the defendant needs to provide sufficient material facts to justify a hearing on a post-conviction motion.
McCandless's attorneys say the next steps will depend on Judge James Peterson's ruling. If he rules in favor of McCandless, a new trial may be granted. If he rules in favor of the prosecution, no further action for a retrial will be taken.
That was News 18's Sam Freestead reporting. McCandless's attorneys say they would file an appeal if Judge Peterson rules against them. He's scheduled to make his ruling on November 10th.